Alright, the fire's going alright now. She was bloody blowing smoke signals for a while there. It's like shit. Still not the best. Everything's a bit wet, but it's warm. Well, I gotta say, pretty good so far. Pretty good. Pretty. Yeah, it's pretty relaxing being out here, not having to worry about anybody else. Obviously, sharing these kind of experiences with somebody special is even better, but you know, not everybody's wife or partner enjoys camping. Sometimes you gotta get out there by yourself, and hey, what the hell, I've only got 2 beers left, so I'm trying to space them out. I knew I wouldn't bring enough beer, but I never do. Anyway, we're still a good hour or so away from sunset. When the sun gets nice and low, I'll get that drone up and get some footage, hopefully some nice footage. Look at the smoke signals. Yeah, that wind hasn't died down much yet. Like it's kind of gusty, like it blows for a bit and then it dies off. So whilst I've got my sexy reading glasses on, there's a couple of things I wanted to mention. They'll fill in some time, right? Firstly, Patreon shoutouts, supporter shoutouts. Got a couple that that I've given a shout out to before. Moto G Spot in Victoria, he's a 390 rider, and also Hippo Drones from the UK. Both got their own YouTube channel. There'll be links for those in the description. Hippo Drones, whose real name is Pete, he has recently got himself an Aprilia tow rag, you know, those Tuareg or whatever, it's a weird name bike, but it looks pretty sweet. He's enjoying getting into some adventure riding. Good on you, Pete, and also Glenn, Moto G Spot, thanks guys. Since we've already given those guys a shout out, we'll do a third one this week. This guy's a bit of a legend. He's a really big supporter of ours. He's bought so much merch. He's a Patreon supporter, comments on every video. Seems like a really awesome bloke, and he's from Oklahoma in the USA. Bo Bingham, good on you, man. Appreciate your support. Thanks for all the comments and everything. Awesome. Hopefully all 3 of you blokes are bored enough to actually be watching this video. Cheers guys. So another thing I wanted to quickly mention was we've sold like $11,000 worth of t-shirts and apparel through our gear.mvdbr.com shop. I couldn't believe that when I had a look the other day. I was like, wow. You know, obviously that's total sales dollars. It's not what we get. We get a percentage of that, but yeah, that just blew my mind. Like I knew we'd been selling quite a lot of t-shirts and hoodies and stuff and whatnot, but yeah, when I saw that it was like 11 grand, I was like, fuck yeah, that's cool. So thanks everyone that's bought gear from the shop. It does help us out heaps, and you get something out of it too, so cool. Just wanted to mention that. A little bit of music's good to keep you company. I've got to put the phone up in the tree though to get decent signal. Anyway, fire's nice and warm, nice and controlled size. It's awesome. So yeah, so far pretty good. No dramas. I think I haven't really missed anything yet. That all the stuff that I packed. Yeah, no, I mean I still got to cook yet, so we'll see how that goes. But you know, I got plenty of water. Oh, fuck me. This would be the spot to camp over here if you wanted to. Whoa, that's borderwood. If you wanted to watch the sunset. It's a bit rocky though. You'd probably squeeze your tent in here. Clean all the shit. Nice view of the mountains over there and the sunset. But yeah, it is catching that westerly wind at the moment. Hopefully there's no fucking brown snakes down here. Or, you know, really any coloured fucking snake. Let's see what's down here, eh? Heaps of firewood down here. Check this out. It's like the end of a little little ridge line. Whoa, man, it's fucking howling over here. How about that? Hopefully the GoPro is picking it up. Beautiful. Alright, better go and keep an eye on that fire. I could have sworn I just heard a car. Like, there shouldn't be any cars like within earshot of here unless they're on this track that I'm sort of on. Seems to be gone now. It's hard to know with the wind. The wind can carry sounds a long way, I guess. Yeah, it's looking good over there. I'll get the drone out. Oh, fuck. The Mini 2 can handle pretty decent amount of wind, but it's pretty gusty out here. Alright, we go for drone. IMU calibration. The fuck? These bloody DJI drones give you the craps at the worst possible time. Like, the sun's going down and I need to get this thing up in the air. Alright, it's probably just because I had it sitting on top of the can of soup. Didn't like the metal. Alright, let's go. Okay, we're good. Oh, I can hear him struggling with the wind with that sunset, but yeah.
Cutting the power lines, we're done talking about it. A spark turns into fire, and we're not sorry about it. If you're not sleeping tight, you know we're onto something. You hear the streets are crying, ocean turns into fighting. Take it to the streets. Hit, control of the wind. Take it to the streets. Hit, control of the lead. Warning's been spread wide, you can't do none to stop it. Posing is bound to fight, but you're only causing riots. Words move from mouth to mouth, justice is also troubling. All the way from north to south, it's been a long time coming.
Holy shit, the wind must be howling up there. He was like, he hooted off downwind and trying to come back, he's just struggling. Can't even barely get to 20 kilometers an hour. But got him back safely. How's that footage? I don't think it'd be very good. It was pretty freaking windy. Hopefully I can salvage something out of it. But yeah, like, I put him straight up in the air here, directly above me, and he was drifting away. Like, that wind must be blowing faster than he can go. Like, and he can do about 55, I think. So yeah, wind's hooting up there. Anyway, I might sneak over there again and have a quick look at this sunset. It's looking pretty cool. I'll take the GoPro over. Just make sure the fire's all good first. Shouldn't go anywhere. And of course, grab the Sacred Last beer. Man, rookie mistake not bringing enough booze. Although, that's alright. Probably should stay responsible. Check this out. Bloody beauty. Try and snap a photo for Insta. Yeah, with that sun going down now, it's getting cool. That wind's still howling. I don't want to get too far away from that fire for too long. Anyways, I think I'll get a light out and start getting dinner going, because it's not really cooking in the full on dark. Not that it really matters because I do have a light, but yeah, might as well get the eating out the way. So yeah, I got the little O-light O-bulb there. I should have brought the little hook for it, but you know, it's got a magnetic base, but unfortunately trees don't seem to be magnetic. Right, I've got my little windshield set up here on my little dodgy table, and gas cooker's cranking. I'm not going to try and film this because the wind is blowing everything everywhere, and yeah, it's probably not light enough to film anyway, so. Oh man, sorry you can't see anything, but yeah, soup's heated up, bread's ready to rock and roll. Time to tuck in. Well, that's good, that Campbell's chunky soup and a couple of fresh bits of buttered white bread. I know some people can't go without their steak and 3 veg every night, but when you're out camping, eating like a bloody caveman, just so easy, and it fills a hole, and it tastes bloody good. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm glad I got this little headlight too, little O-light headlamp. Alright, dinner's done. I'm gonna wash this pot and shit up now, because there's nothing worse, in my opinion, than getting up in the morning to make a cuppa, and you know, like a boil of water in the saucepan and it's dirty, and I've got to wash it freezing cold in the morning. So I'll get that done now. Still got a beer to finish, and I don't really know who cares and who's still watching, but oh, quick shout out. Another shout out. Cliffy keeps hassling me for a shout out, so here's your shout out, Cliff from Broughton in the UK. Good on you, Cliffy. Yeah, in the tent now. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool away from the fire. The Bureau website says it's 14 degrees or something like that in town, so not that far away from there. Still pretty windy, but yeah, I don't think I'll be too cold tonight. Early morning sunrise, bladder relief. Oh, it's cold. I'm going back to bed. Morning, guys. Excuse the face. I haven't been to the beauty salon yet this morning. It's probably a bit better. So, yeah, pretty good night's sleep actually. I was surprised. Yeah, I actually slept pretty well. Wasn't cold at all until probably about 5-6 o'clock this morning. I think it got down to about 10 degrees. You know, I wasn't shivering or anything, I was just a little bit uncomfortable. I think with some thermals or probably even just some socks on my feet, it'd probably be a lot warmer. But yeah, you know, it's a good night. I sort of thought, you know, I'd be laying there all night, wondering what every little noise was and stuff, but I guess because it was so windy, that sort of drowned out every other little noise. All I could hear was the wind blowing. Yeah, I got no idea what the time is now, because my phone's fucking flat. So that's a hot tip for you guys. If you're camping in a spot with no, or with dodgy or no phone signal, turn your phone off or put it on airplane mode before you go to sleep. It'll save the battery quite a lot, because you know, it's hunting for a signal, and that really drains the battery. Either that, or if you really need to leave your phone on for whatever reason, try and put it up high in the tent, like rather than having it on the floor where it's not going to get any phone signal. If you hang it up, you know, hang it up high somewhere if you can, it might have a bit better chance of you know, not draining the battery so much. But obviously if you're in an area where you've got no phone signal at all, just turn it off anyway. Yeah, blah blah blah, you know how it is. Just laying here this morning, I did think of one thing that I didn't bring. It's pretty catastrophic too. A fucking cup. I didn't bring a goddamn cup. The reason for that is we normally bring the thermos, and the cups are stored with the thermos in the kitchen cupboard. I didn't bring the thermos because I didn't think I'd need it, so hence the cup got left behind. So right now I have no plate and no cup. Kind of essentials for camping, I would imagine, but I'm hoping that I can maybe use that can that I threw in the fire as a coffee cup this morning, because I'll drink that coffee straight out of the pot if I have to. Glory, glory. Top of the morning to you. Tell you what, one good thing about all this wind, this windy weather, ain't no dew on anything. Everything's dry out here. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, what's the damage on this thing? Might be able to rinse it out. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah, it's not great. Well, I literally have nothing else here that I can use to drink my coffee out of, so if I had at least maybe not crushed all my beer cans, that might have been another option. Should be alright. I guess if I don't stir it too vigorously, it should be okay. Bit of jet fuel. Bit of CU in the NT sugar. There's a few chunks floating in there, but I guess most of us don't get enough fibre in our diet. Tastes a wee bit metallic, good as gold. So, as I sit here sipping on my rancid cup of instant coffee with cardboard milk, it smells somewhat funky every time I take a sip. I think it's the meat from that soup. Anyway, I just realised that today is actually officially the first day of winter. Well, I think I mentioned that yesterday, that today was the first day of winter, so yeah, I think it's up around 15 degrees now this morning, so warming up nicely. The wind has died off a lot. It is still breezy, but yeah, I'm going to finish. Well, I'm probably going to tip the rest of this out, to be honest, and pack up and head home. Yeah, I want to get this video edited and up ASAP, because, you know, obviously our channel's been a bit quiet lately, thanks to the floods and rain and COVID and everything. So yeah, I'm not going to hang around here for too long. You know, I'd be happy enough to lay the airbed out here on the grass and read my book in the sun for a while. Sounds like a pretty good way to spend a Wednesday morning to me, but I'll take one for the team and head home and do some editing. So yeah, I might do a time lapse if there's enough battery left on this GoPro. Because everybody loves time lapses of setting up and pulling down camp, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, look at the view out there, eh? Anyway, adios, muchacho. As is always the case, putting my shit back in the duffel bag was a real mission. Like, I've only just squeezed it in there. I don't know why. It's exactly the same stuff that I put in it at home. I pack it the same way. But always, when you're out in the bush, it's such a... Yeah, I don't know. Shit just doesn't seem to fit better when you're out here. Leave the footwear till last. Chuck the boots on last. Because, you know, you don't want to be walking around in those things unnecessarily. I just got to tie everything on, put my rubbish in the saddlebags, and yeah, should be good to go. waiting for that camera to fall off. Alrighty, boots are on, packed up, ready to go. Let's go. Don't forget the Kamini earplugs. Bloody awesome. See you later, campsite. Fucking ABS. Whoa. So yeah guys, aside from the broken plate and the missing coffee cup, I think I'll call that a complete success. It was pretty good. Got a good night's sleep, didn't freeze my ass off, so you know, it wasn't attacked by any dingoes or yowies or anything like that. Turning out to be an absolutely perfect day for riding. Oh, that's right, fucking slippery clay. Shit, whoa. Fuck. Oh, thank God it's only a little bit moist, it's not super wet. But shit, it's still slippery. Anyway, that's obviously the end of the camping part of this video, guys. If you want to switch off now, it'll probably just be a bit more riding, just in case anything exciting happens. I'll leave the camera going. What the fuck was that? Oh, skivvy! Run, bitch, run! Oh! Little bastards are everywhere. Righto guys, I think I'll leave the video here. If you made it this far, thanks. Appreciate it. As always, Patreon, thank you so much. If you want to join the Patreon crew, it's patreon.com MVDBR. Oh yeah, / in there somewhere. There you guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.